Hi, this is Peter Lasowski with the Crocodile Brain Selling System and the Croc Brain Tip of the Day. We are going to be talking about from dopamine to dollars. You may be wondering, from what? Dopamine? Dopamine is a chemical elixir that actually is produced by a part of the brain called the hypothalamus. Now let me give you a quick rundown on that. And again, you're going to get the whole brain science introduction, the whole brain science series in the Crocodile Brain Selling membership site that talks about how the brain actually makes a purchase decision. This is based on EEG or electroencephalogram and fMRI, functional magnetic resonance technology, okay, that has been developed over the last decade to actually take a peek under the hood in the skull to see how the brain is firing off and the different centers of the brain that are firing off during stimulus inputs, either whether they're products, images, or things that we say during a purchase decision process. All right, so dopamine to dollars. The top of the brain is your cortex brain. This is the most evolved or the newest part of the brain, the human brain. Okay, it's responsible for rational thinking, data analysis, and structures logical thinking. The middle part of the brain, the mammalian part of the brain, this is the one most animals and mammals have. We have it too. In it is housed the limbic system. I'm going to talk about that as it relates to dopamine. And at the base of the brain is your crocodile brain. That is your old lizard brain, your old caveman brain. It is very similar looking to that of a lizard brain. It is all about survival, fight, flight, or reproduction. So, as it relates to dopamine to dollars, what does that really mean? Well, when you're speaking to somebody, you are going to want to get into the limbic system. Okay, the limbic system is responsible for the emotional connection and attachments to memories. Okay, it's also responsible for the reward circuit and producing chemical elixirs in the brain that can either induce responses of euphoria or panic, fear, anxiety, or other attacks. All right? How does it do that? Well, here's the thing. Inside the limbic system is called the reward circuit. The reward circuit is tied in with the hippocampus, and the hippocampus is the memory indexer in the brain. It stores both memories with charged emotions, good or bad. Now, when you are talking to the limbic system, and inside that limbic system or the reward circuit, what you want to do is you want to find out what the person treasures based on what it is they're trying to do with your product, service, or business opportunity. When you do those things that are treasured, they trigger a positive memory with a positively charged emotion. That triggers the reward circuit in the brain. The reward circuit in the brain, then the hypothalamus thalamus in the hypothalamus is triggered to produce a chemical elixir called dopamine. And this dopamine travels between what's called the VTA to the nucleus accumbens across the MFB or the medial frontal bundle. When it reaches the nucleus accumbens, that is the addictive center of the brain. That's where we want the dopamine to go. That is actually, the nucleus accumbens then makes a connection with that dopamine or that chemical elixir, and it wants more of it. So every time you talk about what they treasure and tie in what your product, service, or business opportunity have to offer, you are dumping more dopamine into the brain, and that is going to help aid in getting them to a purchase decision for what you have to offer or producing dollars of revenue. So that is the dopamine to dollars connection through the reward circuit in the brain that is housed in the limbic system. That is your Crocodile Brain Selling System tip of the day. Remember, please do share these things on Facebook. There's a share link down below. Share this with all of your friends. Put it on groups that you're in. Put it on their timelines. Make sure that you're sharing it with other people's fan pages. Just share these tips around. They're free of charge. They work. They're part of what actually is going on in the brain with neuroscience. So make sure you're sharing them with anybody and everybody you know. Anybody that has customers or clients or prospects is going to want to know about the Crocodile Brain Selling System and the Croc Brain Tip of the Day. Up above is a link. You want to make sure you click on that link. That is going to get you to an introductory video that talks all about the Crocodile Brain Selling System and some of the things that you may be doing that you can relate to that why you really need to have the Crocodile Brain Selling System. In there we've got over 72 videos, sales scripts, downloads, PowerPoint presentations, actual live selling systems where I show exactly how I sell using the Crocodile Brain Selling System with my teammates. So again, click on that link. It's a short video. Find out more about that as well. And with that, this is Peter with the Crocodile Brain Selling Tip of the Day and the Crocodile Brain Selling System.